opening day, and here's the first pitch, and the season's
You
over.
suck, you jackass.
What's up, Slayer? How we doing today?
Okay, whatever you say.
Sonic, wait here for a second.
Select. Select.
Select your character. Let's get him.
All right. See how much we can finish up with Sonic tonight. Did all the missions with everybody else, including that horrible one of Tails. Snowboarding. So I saw, or maybe we talked about it, I don't know, that the Knicks won last night. So when is Game 6? Oh, literally as I'm asking it, you're answering my question by misconception. Yeah, they wouldn't play back-to-back nights, right? Not in the playoffs, anyway. I don't think. Oh, there's an achievement. 40 missions done. I got all this set up and I forgot to set up the hockey games I wanted to watch. Alright, let's pop that out.
Better get going.
Yeah, I'm going. Oh no, I was asking when the Knicks game was, but as I was asking it, you typed out for some reason you thought it was tonight, and then it was tomorrow. Or maybe I asked another question and now I don't remember what it was. Oh, I remember. You want to know something incredibly stupid that I realized I was doing today? How you doing, Victor? Well, besides that, no, I was doing going through a game earlier and getting the achievements and whatnot, and then I realized when I do the video editing for all of these, I'm kind of just going through the videos and picking off and looking for the achievements, right? To create a highlight video. And, like, when out of nowhere it dawned on me, why in the shit am I not writing down the timestamp of the achievements during every stream so that when I edit, I can go right back to where it is? Well, that's kind of my point. It's a lot less work if I write down the timestamps so I don't have to just blindly edit all the videos.
Remember to square your shoulders, Jerry. Choke up on the club. You know you gotta do both. Just choke up on the club.
Like, it would take a massive amount of work and make it a lot less work, just because I know exactly where in the footage to go. And it's like, oh, man. So when I was playing a game earlier I intend to make a YouTube video out of, I started writing down the timestamps on the recording. You know, like an intelligent human being would. What's going on tonight, crew? I've got both up. Penguins Flyers on my left monitor, Montreal Tampa on my right monitor, and the mission mode guide on my cell phone.
Better get going.
Alright, so let's see. There it is. I like that idea. I'm not sure how to implement it though.
This ship is just too weird.
Oh, there's definitely something I can do in Streamlabs. And I could do it through Twitch. It's just I think it'd have to be manual. I don't think there's anything that'll link up to like my emulator.
Select your character. Let's get him.
The main reason I use RetroArch is because it has the big achievement banner on the sides. I just can't for GameCube and Wii. Yeah, I'll have to do that, I guess. RetroArch's easy because it stands out in the footage. That's a good idea, the print screen button. I'm gonna have to look into that with Streamlabs.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
To be honest, I think I'm gonna do both. I think I'm gonna keep writing down the timestamps and do something for the screen. Because that'd be kind of fun for everybody that's hanging out. Yeah, I have a little notebook I keep over here anyway. Maybe I'll do it, keep like a digital notebook or something. Because I have a tablet, I can just keep it over here and I'll figure something out. I also was thinking earlier I might not do YouTube videos that recap the achievements that we get on stream anyway. I might save the YouTube videos for the other games that I do on my own time. Or, you know, shorter recaps if it was on stream. Like gameplay recaps, but anything to make the editing process easier. That's kind of what I'm looking to do. Because right now, AI is not helpful at all. At least the free models that I've come across. Like, I think AI might be helpful in just making highlight videos, but it doesn't specifically do the achievements. That said, if we did it your way, I think that would be enough of an on-screen celebration that the AI could pick up on when it happens. And I could prompt it to make clips starting 15 seconds before a detected celebration and 15 seconds after it appears on screen. Past the barricaded fence near the train station? Oh, he's got on-screen alerts going off every 10 seconds. That's where some of the stuff I had even came from. Some of the louder, the Panic Redeem with the Sonic drowning came from how loud his stream is. But I'm definitely going to have to look into that with Streamlabs. I mean, worst case scenario, I could even do it with Twitch, where I just do a redeem that's costs 1 point or something, and I don't know, maybe something only I can do or whatever. Or... Now the question becomes, if I can do it, what do we use to implement? Yeah, that I realized that as I said it, and I don't know if I can restrict it to just me. Oh, I know. Undoubtedly.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Why do you think I don't have any further death redeems?
Oh, frick.
Death.
You're gonna die, clown!
3 is
You suck, you jackass.
exactly why 3 is enough.
Oh my god, why do you suck so hard?
Forgot about that one. Although that one's not technically death. So, crew, I saw the stats they posted earlier for the Montreal Tampa series. Coming into tonight, 2 wins apiece, 11 goals apiece, 94 shots for one, 93 shots for the other, 887 save percentage for one, 886 save percentage for the other. That is insane. That is the most even-keeled playoff series I have ever witnessed. Yeah, and not for long either. Oh, so you beat me to it. Honestly, I'm pulling for Montreal, but as a fan of neither team, it's been such an awesome series to watch. Specifically because it's been so close. Let's try the horrible, 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 horrible ski slope mission. I mean, as we're saying it too, Tampa, of course, goes ahead and ties the game at 2. Was it Gensel? He was a Penguin for a long time, yeah. And then he got traded to Carolina during his UFA year, and then signed with Tampa. I'm trying to avoid collecting 20 rings to see if I can 2 birds with 1 stone here on a mission mode and an achievement. What the shit? They're coming up with crazy creative names now. To the point where anytime it pops up now, Streamlabs says possible ban evader. It's funny, you can tell when they're bots too. Like, you ever come across a YouTube video where it's like a short about complete nonsense, but you'll see a comment, "This was super helpful and educational. Thanks for the content." It's like, really? Yeah, the guy that was like trying to sell me on a package to increase viewership. I'm like, I'm not looking for an agent, man, but you know, but thanks anyway. Yeah, but that would require knowing how to read. But yeah, those comments, they're so obviously bots that it's like, wow. I think the best way to avoid collecting rings is just to try and, like, slow play it. Which is clearly confusing Sonic. He's like, whoa. Putting the peg in the hole. Like that T-peg game thing at the Cracker Barrel restaurants. Well, failed the mission, but the achievement's still alive.
Yes.
Oh, seriously? Skibbity toilet merchandise? Do I even want to know what the hell a Skibbity toilet is? Doesn't even, it doesn't sound like something I really want to know.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Oh good, my water bill is due. Yay. Just in time for me to get paid tomorrow. Yeah, I'm too old to keep up with kids and their trends. My son is 16 and a half. He probably knows what a Skibbity toilet is, I'm sure. Crew, your son is 7 or 8 years old, right? Maybe he knows. He is 8. Okay. I don't know what Chris Chan is. I think technically speaking, I'm a millennial, but I'm definitely one of the older millennials, so I don't know. I'm not too familiar with a lot of that stuff. You know what kind of sucks about an iPhone? You get a text message, right? I get the text message, hey, your water bill is due. It's blankety blank. But because I don't open my phone and read the message, I just looked at it on my watch, it sends it again 2 minutes later, like, hey, the water bill's due. Go pay it. We may have sent your poor kid down a really bad Google rabbit hole, crew. It's going to be Googling 6'7" and Skibbity Toilet. Yeah, I know mine is. Oh, okay. "46 is the only mission card left we don't have. In a cave south of Big's house." There's the cave. I'm not gonna lie, when you said you were British, I was wondering if you hang around with Henny Harold, but unless you're a proctologist, I think that's probably unlikely. He's British as well. Alright, good, we're moving in the right direction. Well, you just have to set him up with the books and then set him up with ChatGPT so he can say, hey, ChatGPT, what's this word mean? You're welcome. Poor guy. Waited his whole life to be king, and now he's so old he's going to be king for like 4 years. Which one of his sons is the heir to the throne? The one that's like regal and calm, or the douchebag that's dating the actress or married to the actress? Who's an even bigger douchebag than he is? There should be a balloon in here somewhere. It says what the snake is staring at. Ah, there's the balloon. Path of Rings. So we need the water to go up one more level. Shit. Okay, then Harry's the one that's married to the crazy lady. So just out of curiosity and morbid curiosity, nothing else, because I don't mind, but is that really a thing in England that you guys don't like redheads? Or you make fun of redheads? Is it? So, and maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just reaching for straws here, but is that why Harry Potter's sidekick is a redhead? Like, you think she wrote him that way on purpose because he'd be like a secondary, walked all over character? This balloon's gonna take me like, yep, 5 tries to come out of the thing properly enough to get it. I mean, he married Hermione, and from what I understand, that it's not the description of her, but... Oh, okay. But imagine how much funnier it would be if he was based on, if he was a redhead just because of that. I'm gonna, like, absolutely waste all of my remaining lives trying to get all these flags. Number 50. Let's see if the guide says, like, where to run. I think it's like the truck in SA2 where you can just push it backwards. Oh, okay. Well, that works. Alright, well, don't gotta worry about it now. Game in the game engine. See, now, if Indiana Jones had thought of this, he wouldn't have had to jump into a plane full of snakes. You know, I gotta say, I only saw like one or two of them. I did not care for the Harry Potter movies that I saw. I read every one of the 7 books. Most of them as I was growing up, and the last couple as they came out, I just read them as an adult. But I did not care for the films. Alright, let's consult our mission guide. What's up, Minus?
Better get going.
Okay, so mission 46. It's in the 3rd part. You have to pay a TV license even if you don't want television service?
Minus Games asked me, what should Grumpy do if Doctor Strange opens up a portal and makes Grumpy fall for 30 minutes straight like he did with Locke? Well, if Doctor Strange drops Grumpy into a free fall portal for 30 minutes, I'd say Grumpy should embrace the inner chaos. Joy, ride, maybe catch up on some meditative thoughts. By the time they land, they'll be so zen, they'll beat any level in Sonic Adventure DX like it's a walk in the park. And when Grumpy gets out, they should definitely ask Strange for a rematch in the Marvel Universe.
Well, that's one way not to jump. I'm only allowed to jump 4 times per area, and the problem is I used them all.
God, why do you suck so hard?
Didn't realize I still had a jump left, but... Even the original Doctor Who? From like 40 years ago. Wait, did I ask about Top Gear? Is BBC what aired Top Gear? Jeremy Clarkson's hilarious. And apparently he pisses a lot of people off, from what I understand. I love how I fall and land on solid ground, but Sonic still takes a death. Like, oh, okay. I wish that,
And remember, no smoking and no flash photography.
You suck, you jackass.
I wish there was a TTS ask questions for Hammond as well as Jeremy. Oh, good. Montreal just took the lead.
Ancient_Slayer7 asked me if Grumpy Dad TV was to participate in Neg's urban sports from Balls of Steel, how would he do in each activity? Ah, yes, Balls of Steel. If Grumpy were to brave Neg's urban sports, their performance would be a mixed bag, I suspect. The golf would be a disaster given
What
their
just
constant
happened?
chaos. The bowling, pathetic. However, the final challenge, I imagine Grumpy's rage would carry them far.
But the crazy part is the AI voice styled after him is one of the best ones that's out there because it never gets tripped up and it actually sounds like him. I know that Top Gear became the Grand Tour or something when it moved to Amazon because the BBC didn't want to deal with Jeremy anymore. I don't know, I always thought they were funny. I'm not one for cars. I watched it for the sarcasm and their little adventure video movie things. It's almost like a nature documentary with cars. I don't know many British TV shows. I liked Ricky Gervais' The Office. I think that and Top Gear might be like the only British TV I've ever actually seen. Pingu? Wait, you had you guys came out with SpongeBob first? Hold on, I gotta YouTube this. Pingu? Animated series. The Penguin? He's got an official channel. It's like an actual kid show, not like Happy Tree Friends, right? I might have my kids watch that.
Select your character. Let's get him.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna let my kids watch that then. That sounds awesome. Floating behind the waterfall at the Emerald Sea. So that's got to be Emerald Coast. I did YouTube it. It actually looks a little familiar, but probably just something I came across in YouTube videos at one point. Man, Catherine's already like super possessive of me when it comes to her brother. If I show her this stuff, she'll turn gangster and put him in his place. I remember Courage. That was such a good show. You know what's crazy though is I don't remember a ton of cartoons from when I was a kid other than maybe like Rugrats and Hey Arnold before I became a teenager and started watching anime instead. But I have very distinct memories of watching TV with my mother and watching like The Golden Girls, The Nanny, Frasier, Everybody Loves Raymond. Like I remember freaking sitcoms I watched with my mom more than cartoons that I watched as a kid. I'm talking like 8 to 14 years old watching them with her. I've literally been an old man since I was like 7. What's going on, Moon? How you doing? Oh, there's... okay. Is there a path? I'm all going the hard way to get the damn balloon when I didn't even need to. The craziest part is I still like all those shows as an adult. Oh, and Seinfeld. I watched Seinfeld with my dad. My mom never cared for Seinfeld, but my dad liked it. Oh, my dad also liked South Park, so, you know. That one kind of came out of left field. Oh, damn it, Sonic, stop. Actually, I forgot about that. I watched that with my mother, too. But I never watched any of it after Ashton Kutcher came on. The show was never the same without Charlie. There is an achievement based on the Nights into Dreams game. I gotta look it up real quick.
Better get going. Better get going.
I'm not sure what these even are. Collect 5 IDYAs? What the heck is an IDYA? Colored crystal orbs.
There's no time
Yep.
for playing around.
That's a great one. And accurate. Low key, one of the better musical soundtracks in this game is this song right here. So apparently I need to collect like 5 crystals or something, which also means I have to open up the bonus area. So I have no idea what's happening. I'm just getting rings like left and right now. Oh, we opened the bonus area. The other thing is I don't know how to collect the 5 things they're telling me to collect. Uh, 3 minutes ago. Woo, we're going on a field trip. I don't know what that accomplished, but... Oh, okay. We're going on the field trip again. There's a specific achievement related to this, but I'm becoming more certain by the second I don't actually understand how to get it. 5 Ideas, Ideyas. Apparently it's something from Nights into Dreams, but I have no idea how to collect them. So I might shelf it and come back later. Oh, well, I guess we have one, apparently. 1, 2, 3, this... Oh, maybe I have to go into that bonus area 5 times? I would bet every time you go in there, you probably get another one of those little crystal things. I'll have to look it up. Because then understanding the mechanics of how to unlock the bonus area would also be useful. No, it's definitely this one. The achievement text specifically says the Nights into Dreams pinball. That area we went through that had the altar and 4 empty slots and one of them with a crystal, that's the crystals they're talking about. But that's all right. There's another achievement I can work on while we're here. Nope. Actually, I can't. I'm gonna time out. All right, next mission. Wait, what am I doing? I don't want to do this. Destroy the windmill and proceed. Find the balloon in orbit. I think we might be done the wooden horse. That's got to be Twinkle Park. That's Speed Highway. Speed Highway.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
You know, I never saw Star Trek. I never saw the A-Team.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
I saw a lot of All in the Family because my mother and father would watch that. The Honeymooners. My mother used to watch I Love Lucy. I didn't even realize there were going to be flags on this track. We'll just attempt to slow ball this. Woohoo! Is that a quote from something, or are you just stating that as a fact? There's, I know there's a lot of differences, right? You guys don't say chips for potato chips, it would be crisps. Chips is the word for French fries. Well, I don't know the king, but I'm going to go ahead and agree with you. I think you're probably a good bit funnier than the king. Alright, did I miss one flag? Or is it just up ahead? Okay, I missed one flag. You gotta be kidding me. This elimination game for the Penguins is pretty tight as well, crew. Third period, no score. Yeah, Montreal took the lead, thankfully. Funny, the mission clear screen pops up and it causes me to take damage because Sonic freezes while they're showing it. I don't know if anything else is Twinkle Park besides this. This might be 45. I feel like I know where that is because I've seen it. Okay, yeah, that's Final Egg. The ski slope is a pain in the ass. And then this is Speed Highway. That's Speed Highway. That's Speed Highway. Three are in Speed Highway and one more in Twinkle Park.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Penguins fans are going to be bricked up and then shitting their pants if this game goes to overtime. So are you allowed to jaywalk then just whenever you want, and if you get hit by a car, it's your fault? Amazon? Why? What are they doing? I just realized you said the English word for nerd is boffin. Would that make me a boffin based on like all the nerdy crap in my background? I've had that happen. I hate that. And I get the feeling I know where this is going. Yep. They're such a big company that customer service is more important to them than the money. So that you'll keep spending money on Amazon. So I ordered my instant low acid coffee things and they sent green tea instead. And they're like, we're not allowed to take back the green tea because technically, technically it's food, but they're like, we'll just refund you. I'm like, all right, well, do you want me to send it? Like, no, just keep it. So now I have green tea that I didn't order, and I got my money back. Which you just reminded me, I never went and redeemed the other one. I should probably do that at some point, huh? No, 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 no! Sonic. I'm going to now that I think about it. I keep forgetting. I'm going to have to go back in and look at the link and hope it's still live. I think where it got confused was I used my own phone number, so it only wants my phone number to redeem it. But that works out perfectly, because now you get free bug killer for the perimeter. That's technically double free, and you still have all of it to use somewhere else. I gotta go to Lowe's or even take a look at it on Amazon because I got a spray ARP limiter too. I'm getting a lot of sugar ants starting to come in. It's that time of year. What's up, Wompy? It's not looking good. Yeah, if Lundqvist isn't going to play, he's a huge part of their defense. I mean, I'm not willing to say, you know, it's all said and done yet, because it's, you know, one game, but It's definitely not looking good. Yeah, those freaking like sugar ants, man, they get in everywhere. They're sneaky little bastards. And there's so many of them even outside on the driveway. If I'm spraying weeds with Roundup, I'll just spray the sugar ant hills with it because it kills them just the same. Police or police? What do you call police over there? Yeah, I might have to get ant traps. I still have to spray the perimeter though. I haven't done it yet this year. Oh, True Green sucks. I'm missing one flag. Again, where the hell is this flag? That's what they call the police over there? Bobbies? I am seriously confused as to where I'm missing this flag. Empty net Tampa.
Welcome to Twinkle Park. I mean, could it have been this one right in the beginning? It's hard to see them sometimes with the lighting too in the stage. You know, for a series I don't care for either team on, I so badly want John Cooper in Tampa to get sent home. I can't stand him. All his post-Olympic whining, too. He's another one. Do you see him doing his stupid crybaby thing in the penalty box? Game 1, he's like doing this. Like, man, I hope they lose this series so bad so that even though he didn't play that game, Gallagher can do the crybaby thing to Hagel. And I hate Brandon Gallagher, but mean, maybe not anymore, but in his prime, Brandon Gallagher was like pure agitator. Guy you want on your team, but you hate when he's on the other team. You know, like Brad Marchand, Sean Avery, guys like that. I guess it really was that one flag right in the beginning. Hagel? He's not an instigator at all. He's just a whiny bitch. What does he ever instigate?
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
There's 3 missions in Speed Highway, so off we go. A pecan twirl. That's a Belgian bun. I take it has pecans in it. Yeah, see, like this, I'm sorry, when you start cross-checking and throwing shit in front of the other team's net when you just lost, as the offensive team, not the defensive team, you're just being sore losers. I know it's technically pronounced pecan. I just never cared. We're talking about hockey. And it's like, it's funny, Wampy, because I know it's pecan, and I just, out of habit, I never remember to say pecan. I always just revert to pecan. Isn't cricket kind of like baseball? Pecan pie is very good. See? You shamed me, and I remembered that time. Field hockey is the sock-shaped bat. Ice hockey is a little different. The sticks are shaped a little differently. They're still curved, but it's not quite the same. Huh? Notre Dame? Is that not how you say it? Is it Notre Dame or Notre Dame? Because there's a college here that's pronounced one way and the actual place is pronounced the other. And I always get them mixed up. Let's see how many tries it takes us to... okay, Sonic. What were you doing there? You just taking a smoke break? Like, no! He tripped and missed at the last second. That I will admit openly, I have no idea how to pronounce most foreign countries. Get out of here, Copper. Okay, let's see where we're at. Is that because the Cleveland over here is so bad they didn't want to be known as Cleveland anymore? Fighter aircraft are everywhere. That's Final Egg. That's Ice Cap. Alright, so we're done in Station Square. Let's go to the Mystic Ruins.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Thank you, train station lady. Let's go take care of Red Mountain first. A couple teeth more than Ohio. Ohio tends to get made fun of a lot over here. I'm also supposed to set a new record in Sonic's boss rush mode that I haven't done yet. Can't believe this game is still 0-0 with 3 minutes to go. And there's been a lot of shots on goal, too. It's not like it's a low shot total game. How fast can I die? What do you mean, in the game? Like, in certain levels or whatnot? Oh, yeah. Lovely. That would be 4 seconds.
You suck, you jackass.
Complete the mission, the game just drops the platform and dumps Sonic into the lava.
Remember to square your shoulders, Jerry. Choke up on the cloud. You know you gotta do both. Just choke up on the cloud.
I have to use adventure mode for some of these achievements because I have so many lives, but if I go into trial mode, I've only got 4.
Station Square will be departing soon.
Oh my god, seriously? Clearly she didn't play Sonic. Wompy's on a 7-stream streak. 1 for each Chaos Emerald. I can't believe this, man. Only a minute left in this game, still tied. And it almost feels like they're just going to be conservative in the last minute here and just try to get to overtime. Yes. There's a full intermission between the third period and overtime. It's sudden death, 20-minute periods, and it continues forever until somebody wins. I know basketball is a little different. Well, because they'd be exhausted if they had to continue.
The train headed for
Yeah,
Station
so like
Square
after
will be
20 minutes,
departing
there's
soon.
another intermission, and then 20 minutes, then another intermission to give them a break. Yeah, no, if it was just no intermissions, yeah, 20 minutes would make no sense. Unless they're, you know, because they do switch sides. But, all right, I will be right back. I'm going to run to the restroom. Or as Wampy put it, I'm going to run to the pecan.
Now this is more like it. Now this is more like it. Better get going. Now this is more like it. Now this is
They
more
do actually, they call it the water closet in Florida, too. May as well try the 4 jump per area achievement again while I'm here. At least for practice. Oh, come on, Sonic, really?
What's up, Boomsticks? How we doing? Alright, so that's one jump for this area. I know we missed the achievement, but I'm keeping track anyway for the future. Nice. I'm rooting for the Flyers tonight, sir. You would think all 4 jumps would have to be here, but that would be 3 technically, I suppose. I'm gonna have to watch a video on someone doing this because it's obviously possible. And there's definitely one achievement I want to do while I'm here. Fight or die? Nah, that's Pittsburgh. Philly's still up 1 game in the series. Kind of annoyed I didn't do this mission. The achievement earlier when I was here. The mission I hadn't picked up yet, I don't think. Or actually, I probably did. I just didn't realize. Those little rock robots always look like Geodude to me. Shit. Shit! Ah. What? What the hell? Thank you. Oh my god. We're just going to speed up this platform for time's sake. Of course, it'd help if I remembered the key I programmed to slow things down. And now we'll do the opposite. And there's our achievement. It is like one of the craziest Easter eggs in this game because it's so far up out of the way, you'd never think to look there. Oh, man, I'm getting tired.
Select your character. Let's get him.
I think there's 3 missions left. 2 of them are an ice cap. And I'm going to be heading to bed in a few minutes, so let's see if we can get at least 1, if not 2 of the ice cap ones, and then we'll call it a night. If I get both of them in like 2-3 tries, then I can go to Skydeck and get the last one. I tried. I enjoyed the books. I didn't care for the movies. But it's like any other movie adaptation of a book. I thought they left too much out. When you've got longer books like that, you really need to do like what HBO did with Game of Thrones and make it into a full-fledged series so you don't leave anything out. Otherwise, you're cutting like 1,000 pages into... You're cutting it into an hour and a half, 2-hour film. You're gonna leave things out. It's natural. I'm pretty sure this mission is the only one I was never able to beat as a kid. The 3 super jumps on the ski slope, the 3 rings, whatever, it's like nearly impossible. Once I get down there, I'm going to pause and look up a video on how to do it. Dear God, man, shoot the puck. What are you doing? Google time. You know, if you type in SADX mission in Google, mission 53, which is the one I wanted to look up, automatically pops up. That's pretty funny. All right, so just hit the jump. Kind of want to look at a video of it, but we'll give it a shot first, just to be... Well, I got the one jump that I never get, but I screwed up the second one. The third one, I should say. it say into or over? Pass. We might be here a while. You know, it's crazy to say because they were up 3-0, but if the Flyers lose Game 6 and it goes back to Pittsburgh for Game 7, I'm concerned for the Flyers. They were a young team. Pittsburgh is very, very veteran heavy. Plus, the first overtime is the period of the long change, so. No, they were third in the Metropolitan Division. So they were the 3 seed versus the 2 seed. I just love that. The guy's got a step on the defense, and then he passes it backwards to the other team instead of trying to get a shot on net. Man. Nowhere near as difficult as that was when I was younger, and I kind of feel stupid now, but... Well, we have time to do the last one, then.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
I'm glad I looked that up, because the reason I never got that as a kid is because I had no idea you had to hold up on the analog stick and jump right at the end. Did they? Detroit won tonight? I do enjoy lemon pound cake.
But I thought a sponge cake was different than a pound cake. Or at least over here they're different. It's such a pain in the ass to get back to the sky deck level when the ship's in the water. God damn it, now I want pound cake. Actually, it doesn't even have to be pound cake. Any type of cake will do. I just want cake now. You know, I don't care for scones. The ones I've had have all been very dry. I prefer a nice moist piece of cake. I don't like dry cake. I do like biscotti, although it's pronounced biscotti. And biscotti is a cookie, not a cake. Very correct. Cheesecake is one of the best things out there. It is very dry. Yes, you're absolutely right. But it's a cookie. And cookies are supposed to be dry. Man, chocolate biscuit. I remember growing up, my grandmother would call it biscotti. Like a Scotty dog. And she'd say ricotta for the cheese, and it would drive my mother nuts because my mother's Italian, and they spoke Italian in the household when she was growing up. My grandmother and grandfather. So the English pronunciations used to drive her nuts. Well, yeah, those chocolate chip cookies are delicious, but I'm saying a lot of cookie, like a soft cookie, is moist. A dry cookie, you know, or a harder cookie is not. How would she pronounce it? You have to roll the R, so it'd be Parmigiana. You know, like with the G, Parmigiana versus Parmesan. Like chicken parm was always chicken Parmigiana.
Parmigiana. So Parmesan cheese was always pronounced the same way with my mother. Where the hell am I dropping this asshole off? Oh, right here. Ba-da-ba. 2 achievements. And a death. 1 for all Sonic's missions, and 1 for doing all the missions in the game. Also, I kind of want to try for the finish the level with exactly 50 rings 60 rings achievements, since I'm here anyway. Especially since Tails is not currently here, and he randomly collects rings on your behalf. It's always good dipping it in coffee, for sure. You know what else goes good in coffee is a nice butter cookie, believe it or not. The same way that spicy brown mustard is really good with sweet peppers. Yeah, I pronounce it coffee. Yeah, they really do. You know what ironically does not go that great with coffee is coffee cake. Because if you try to dunk it, it falls apart. Really? Sonic, really? Right, yeah, the cinnamon crumble on top. It's called coffee cake, and yet you drink it with coffee or dunk it. Don't know why Sonic's like going backwards there, but... No, I say fat. Or obese. Water weight literally only applies if you're drinking a lot of water and then you pee it out a couple hours later. Shit. Where the hell am I? Did I just find like a magical shortcut? That's pretty awesome. Found a shortcut without even knowing it. I know, right? Frickin' Knuckles. Alright, there's our achievement. That worked out perfectly.
Yes.
All due to a bad move and an accidental shortcut. Alright, all the missions are done. Next, we have to do all Sonic's emblems and then Metal Sonic. And then the random character achievements throughout the levels, but that'll be separate. I have a hard stop tonight at 11 because I got to be up early for work, but did a good amount already. Good old Sonic just running through the levels, and then we get to do it all over again. Technically, both could be true. I mean, it is Philly cheesesteak.
Yes.
But Philly cheesecake could literally just be a cheesecake made with Philadelphia brand cream cheese. But as far as cheesecake over here, I would say, Slayer, you could back me up on this. New York style cheesecake is the most popular cheesecake in this country.
Yes, 100% juniors. And I believe juniors has a hub set up in Grand Central Station. I don't like either. But I can't eat pizza. There's a very large, popular cheesecake hub in Grand Central Station. I just can't remember if it's Junior's or if it's a different deli. Not a different deli, different restaurants. I don't know why I said deli. I think Carnegie. I don't know. Some deli set up in Grand Central Station that's triggering my mind. Do they sell it at Kroger out there? They don't sell it here. Did you see the story about, I think it was a deli or a bakery in California that's importing water from Brooklyn to make their bagels? Yeah, pizza too. It was bagels, pizza. It's the brothers, I think, that owned it. The one in California, anyway. They're from Brooklyn, so they import the water from Brooklyn to make their stuff. Shut up, T-Call. I only got a minute left here. All the stress of speedrunning before speedrunning was really a thing. Douchebag over there? Tampa.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh, sorry, Pittsburgh. Penguins going home.
Select your character.
I was looking the other way, but I'd like to see the replay on this.
Select a state.
The secret formula? Tons and tons of trans fats that have been outlawed in a lot of places. Makes it tasty and delicious.
Oh, that was a shot from the blue line. Oh, damn. Nothing game and a wrist shot from the blue line gets through and beats. Wow. This works out for me, crew, because if I had to stomach a Pittsburgh-Carolina second round, I think my head would explode. I can root for the Flyers over Carolina the way I could root for them over Pittsburgh, but to have to pick between Pittsburgh and the Hurricanes, I don't think I could do it. Jesus Christ. I don't know what player that was, but the coach next to him made the guy look like a dwarf. That does sound familiar. Where is that? Alright, we got 5 minutes, so I think we're making okay time. Oh. Well, I lived in Tampa for a while. Maybe that's why it sounds familiar. Have you ever been to Ford's Garage, crew? I took Cheeseburger there once when we lived in Florida. And they had like a peanut butter something burger he ordered. Peanut butter and jelly burger that he had ordered. But I believe the draw is that it's set up in like one of the original Ford service shops. I know, I had the game on. Do you remember that place, Cheeseburger, the Ford's Garage in Tampa? In all my years of playing this game, I never knew I could do that as a shortcut until literally today, when I discovered it by accident.
Not bad.
To Three Brothers? Do they own it or do they work there?
Select your character. Let's get him.
Well, now you're going to have to live stream it so Slayer can say hello. Oh, they absolutely designed it for speedruns. If you look at some of the times on these levels for the A mission,
You can't possibly attain those times running the level the normal way. You have to take crazy shortcuts, so they definitely designed it with speedrunning in mind. Upstate Florida or upstate New York? How far upstate are we talking? Like Buffalo, Saratoga, Syracuse, Middletown? Not really upstate technically, but New York City people think it is. It's crazy. There's some people in New York City that think anything north of Westchester is upstate. And it's like, really? I could buy it. Oh shit, wait, what was the time limit for the A mission in this level? I wasn't paying attention. Dude, he bears such a striking resemblance to Teddy Roosevelt, it's not even funny. I don't know if they did that on purpose as a design quirk, but you can definitely see it. See, Crew's gonna walk in that place and be like, hey guys, this guy named Ancient Slayer, yeah, he said you can give me a good discount on pizza because he bailed you out and helped you on your Counter-Strike community. Teddy Roosevelt established the National Parks Association and was very much an environmentalist. So it's kind of ironic if they went the other way and Eggman was based on that, because Teddy Roosevelt was very much for the animals and nature.
Yes. Yeah, not bad.
Oh, it was 3 minutes, okay. Can you imagine walking into a pizza place and saying, hey, the password is Spira from SM. The cashier looks at you like, what the f did you smoke before you came here?
Select a stage.
I believe it. Well, if he's living in Florida now, he's probably still doing that. That is a meme I do not understand. But I'm a grumpy old man, and I have no idea what most memes mean. I don't even know what the fuck a meme is. I know the term, but I don't know where it originated or like what the actual definition is. I just know it's usually like a weird picture people find funny. Oh, that's cool. What game is Snowman? Oh, okay. Honestly, I think I've mentioned it before. I don't know if I have. My wedding... My wedding was so small that I profited on my wedding, whereas most people go into debt. Wait, what's crazy? The profit? Because I couldn't see whether or not I was done talking when you said that. Okay, yeah. I don't know, the chat gets delayed for me sometimes, so I get a little mixed up on what's being answered. Yeah, so I spent a grand total of $975 on my wedding. And on top of the wedding gifts we got, my father and my uncle each wrote us a check for $1,000 as a wedding gift. So we got married at her mother's retirement home. So that was free. The restaurant we went to for the reception was catered. That's what cost me $600 or $700.
Select your. Let's get him.
Nobody. I want to say 85% of my family and 85% of her family that were invited don't drink, so we did not do open bar. That saved me a lot of money. She bought a very nice dress that she liked, but not a traditional wedding dress, so the dress was like $100. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, if you count the engagement ring and the wedding ring, then no, I broke even. I did not profit. I wasn't counting the ring. I definitely spent more on the ring than the wedding itself.
Be careful not to fall off.
I told her when we met and started dating
Use the panel to jump. It may even help guide you.
that I never had any intention of paying for a large, expensive wedding. And if she wanted one, then we should stop dating on the spot, because it's never going to happen with me. And she didn't give a shit, so here we are. I mean, in the long and short of it, $15,000 is pretty cheap compared to what most people spend on a wedding. But to me, it's a waste of money. Take the $30,000 and put a down payment on some goddamn house somewhere. Like, get a nice house. Like, what the hell? It's one goddamn day, and there's a more than 50% chance you're going to get divorced, and that money will have been flushed down the toilet like a giant shit. $50,000. You could buy a trailer home for less than $50,000 and live in it every goddamn day. $50,000 is more money than I put down as a down payment on my house right here in Kentucky. Shit. I don't know if that up was meant for the Never Married Again comic, because you're already married, but... He just clipped through the end of the level! What? Oh, so you're saying in the unfortunate event, if you ever get divorced, you will never marry again. My sister had a big wedding. I had to go through that whole rigmarole, the rehearsal dinner, the ceremony, the party, blah, blah, blah. She got divorced. You know where she had her second wedding? To her currently still husband that she has 2 kids with? In front of the gazebo in my mother and father's backyard. Fancy ceremony, big rehearsal dinner, divorced. Small ceremony, Cheeseburger attended and asked if it was time that he could go in the pool in the middle of the ceremony. He was 6, by the way. And they're still married with 2 kids. I don't remember the time limit on this level, but I'm pretty sure I did not make it. So, you know, it's funny. Cheeseburger attended my sister's wedding when he was 6, and he interrupted the ceremony to ask if he could go in the pool yet.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh, it was 4 minutes. Okay, well, that was wrong. And then at my wedding, he was 8.
Select, let's get him.
And when they asked at the end, if you have anything to say, speak now or forever hold your peace, he stood up and he said, "Penguin smell." And like that's not what they meant. Not what they meant. Hello, hello. Yeah, so that's a part of my wedding was penguin smell. Well, that's how you know I raised him as a Rangers fan, Hicks. I did, but I lost track of time and I've now blown past it.
You suck, you jackass.
You're right, though. That is a good point. I completely lost track of time. I do have very early meetings tomorrow.
Select your character.
Yeah, it happens. I'm tired. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll finish off Sonic's missions and probably get into, if not finish, Metal Sonic's missions tomorrow. Catch y'all later. Enjoy some Mario.